Sorry to pick on you here, Anthony, but I figured this is an example of what I'm doing to combat all of the spam that I'm getting constantly lately, both in my email and on my form. So I've created a reply when I get spam like this. And basically it goes in, I created a template that says spam reply, and it basically says, thanks for your email. I'm swamped. For inquiries, please use futureforth.com/contact. Thank you kindly. So I send that, and then we're done. If, in this case, Anthony or whoever's doing this for him goes over to my contact page, they will see that on the contact page, but down here there's a warning before you can submit the information. It says, if you spam this contact form in an attempt to sell something, you will be added to the LinkedIn spam wall of shame. But I'm sure your intentions are good. You then have to click this link. I understand. I'm not spamming you. Okay. Then I did a post about this on LinkedIn. I explained exactly how this works. And then this guy, Brody, blatantly spammed me. And not only that, I thought I'd give him the benefit of the doubt. And I called him because he filled out the form about consulting. So I called him back. And I actually spoke with him, and then he hung up on me when I was asking him for examples of the coaches that he's worked with, which wasn't a surprise because he spammed my form and ignored that. And of course, he's one of these like social media expert growth marketers or whatever. So as promised, I wrote about him here and specifically explain what happened. Now, this wall of shame will get longer, and I will tag the person and the company so that my friends, fans, followers will also see that. But if they miss it, that's okay, because I also have this, my wall of shame, do not trust Google sheet, which is public and anybody can access it. Again, it explains what this is and why I did this. But down below, as you see here, you'll see first name, last name, company name, URL, email address, phone number to block, email address to block. And then down here, you'll see the circumstances of exactly what happened and why he's been added to the list. I want this as not just as a way for me to publicly shame somebody, because that's not my intent, but it is to warn people. When I was speaking for Google, I would get so many people saying how Google called them and promised to get them #1 on Google and just to pay them, and all these scams that happen, and I'm just tired of them. So I figured I would out some of these people in an effort to both stop people from spamming me, but also help protect others. So of course, this link here in the sheet is public, and you can also find it at futureforth.com/wall of shame. But feel free to share this spreadsheet with your customers, clients, family, friends, to warn them that if somebody reaches out about doing some work for them, maybe check to see if they're on this list as a starting point. Besides that, of course, like I did with Brody here, always ask for references, look at their LinkedIn profiles, read their recommendations before you do any sort of engaging with anyone. And with that, thanks. This is Dave Delaney signing off.